Every year in the mid of October, there is a global birding weekend. So in this way, I traveled in the different areas of eastern regions of Saudi Arabia to look for the migrants and other species of bird which are living. It was a great day and great experience, and I found so many species. All set and kind of ready for the global birding day. Today it's 14th October and it's the global birding day around the world, where most of the people they gather and do the bird watching and record the list, the checklist on the eBird. So today I'm heading towards different places from where I can get multiple species and countless. So let's hope that we get some new lifers, and if not lifers, at least some good amount of birds. So as it has been a global birding day, so it's going seldomly fine. It's not very very nice, because the bird species are very rare actually. They're very less actually, not rare, I mean they're very less as compared to usually, because you can say the migration has not really kicked in for the small species and some other birds. What is about we can say about the waders is that wader do have started coming and have started migrating, but the other birds like songbirds and other passage migrants have not yet shown up. So I've been looking up till now, and let's see, maybe they show up or like that. And things are a little different. It's not very hot, it's not very cool as well. It's in the mid, and in my opinion this weather is not very favorable for the migrants to be yet here. So that is one of the reasons. So the thing is that the day is still going on, and let's see what we found. Up till now, what I found is little Grebes and grey-headed Swamphen. There is a small water, if you can see behind, and in that they are like, I saw them over here, and they're like 3 Grebes, little Grebes, and one grey-headed Swamphen. There are some more hens here as well, some of the Sharqiyah herons as well, but they are hiding behind the reeds, so it's not very easy to shoot them. As the day is getting, as the sun is rising, as the day is getting hotter, so the thing is that it's the birds are basically hiding now in the due to heat or the sun, and there are so many flies over here. They are disturbing me, and that's very common actually in this season. Mostly the flies increases in the marshes. So hello guys, once again I am right now sitting in Aqua Park. It's the park that is in Jubail. So this park, as the name says, the park has a sort of a river, kind of a stream next to it. So that's why it's called an aqua lake. So I'm kind of sitting here looking for what species I can find here. There are plenty of species, but all the species these belong to, like you can say, they are native to the place. So there are plenty of manas. There are plenty of, you can say, warblers, leaf warblers. There are some, you can say, introduced species over here that are called the rose ring parakeets. Uh, so currently, all of these birds are around me, but they are sitting in such a position that I cannot take their shots because it's due to the sun. It's like 10:30 a.m. and the sun is right on the center, like above me. So the thing is that the shots are not very much birds are pretty much camouflaged and hidden in the the leaves. But I can hear them pretty clear, and there is a leaf warbler right now, like hopping from one branch to another, and there are so many manas actually. They are chirping around. So I found a pretty nice shade under the trees. The place is very nice, and you don't feel very hot. A moment ago, I saw some curlews, Eurasian curlews. There were three of them, and now they have gone. It's a pretty peaceful place, especially for winters. If you are like planning to come here, and there are a good amount of birds over here. You can see there is a stream over here. I'll show you the stream that is just next to this park, and there are some housing over here as well. So it's a nice place. Let me give you a quick view of my surrounding, what I have. So basically, I'm sitting under the shades of the trees, and there is a stream. It's basically a water canal that is taken from the sea, and it flows right next to the park. And on the other side is the, you can say, the housing. So let me give you a brief description about what's basically a global birding day. So what happens around the world, all the bird watchers and all the ones which like watching birds or photographing birds, they gather up, and they, you know, in different means, like it's not necessary that you should have a camera. No, that's not necessary. You can have a scope, you can have binoculars, a birding scope, or even if not that, you can just record that in your paper, on the paper, and after that you can do the countdown list of your team, of if you are an individual. So what you can do after that is that you can go to ebird.org, and over there you can submit your checklist. So in that way, what happens is that you can represent the country where you are residing, you can represent your own country of which you are a citizen. So in this way, what happens is that a total count for the birds is submitted on the internet, and we can know from the data that what kind of species are recorded, and mostly we can get to know about the migration patterns of the birds as well, and their native habitat as well, and we can also know that what are the increase and decrease of the species with the past year. So this is very nice actually hobby, and it's good. to create its awareness. So this is what everyone is trying, who have this passion, who have this hobby, so that they can increase the awareness among especially the young ones, young kids as well, that how these species are very important and they play a very important role in our lives. So it's not necessary that you should have a camera. You can do this from binocular as well, and it will also help you in the uh, to study about the birds, their behavior, their habitat, where they live, because it's important. We should know about that we should take care of our environment, our surroundings, so that these birds, they also have a role, they have a big role in our ecosystem. So they create a balance. All these individual, these organisms, and this all the creatures, they play a role in our ecosystem, and they create a balance in our life. So it's very important. So it's not like we should not be careless about them, and we should have like uh, we should respect nature in a sense that they also have a place to live. So instead of destroying their places, we should be protecting them, and in this way they will increase, we'll get to see more beautiful birds around us. So that is what's all about. That's all the what. And apart from that, it's a hobby as well. Many people do this as a hobby. Many people do this as a photography. They love photography, and they choose wildlife and birding as a photography passion. So that's something that's nice to do. For like me, I like doing wildlife photography, and mostly it's the birds, because animals, you can say, they are pretty much endemic to a certain place, because they are closed under a boundary. But a bird can fly from one place to another. It can do migration. So in this way, you have to, like, you can see very interesting birds around the year. So that is what it's very, it's make you feel very happy when you see something new, or you see something in abundance. So that's why it's a good thing, and I encourage that everyone should have this hobby, because you like this, you get close to nature. So today I didn't manage to get much shots, or you can say much good shots, just for the record purpose. But the thing is, it feels nice to be around, sitting in nature under these trees. So it's good. There is something like, if you're sitting in such a place and there are birds around, at the beginning they will be scared. But the thing is that you have to give them some time. So with the time, they basically adjust with you as you are around, and they don't remain that shy as they were before. So the thing is that you have to sit in and adjust, so that the bird can adjust with you, and after that it will not be as shy, and it can come close to you. So now what I have experienced just now, that the rose-ring parakeets, they were pretty much away from me, and now I can see them chirping and singing, because they feel like comfortable now around me. And I'm waiting that maybe I can get their close up if they become closer to me on in certain perch that is favorable to get a good shot. So let's see. There's some wagtails on the ground. So the birding weekend is for the 14th of October is about to end, and I traveled a lot. I traveled from the in the eastern region from the north side, that is Jubail city, towards south, that is Okair, that lies in the different district of Al Asa. So you can say approximately I traveled around 400 to 500 kilometers from north to south in a one single region, and I witnessed so many birds. There are so many desert wheatears that are around. You can say like 20 to 30. I've seen them in the desert. And apart from that, there are so many other birds. Skylarks are there, crested larks, Hoopoe larks were there at O'Care. And you can say that cormorants were at the seaside. I saw so many gulls. I witnessed the behavior of the Ruddy Turnstone. Why it's called a turnstone? That how it flips the rock or the small stones that are lying on the shores and find the insect below them. So I managed to get some footage of that, and we will see that at the end. I made some footage of the birds. But the thing was that the prominent migrants which were seen were, you can say, the spotted flycatcher and desert reindeer that was in a care. And spotted flycatcher, I found it in the Jubail region. So there can be a thing that my voice might not be clear enough because I lost my mic. Not I didn't lost my mic, but I lost the receiver while doing the bird watching and making the videos. So that is one of the things that happened. So I'll have to get a new one. So the thing is that it's been an awesome day, but the migrants were less, but the local species that are always here were there. Now the areas where I'm standing over here right now is the place where the Hypoculus, Middle Eastern bird that is endemic to this place, they visit and roost, but they visit in late November's, mid of November's to December. So at this time, I just came here to see if there are any signs of them, but they were not there. So maybe next month they will arrive over here, and it's been an awesome day. So let's see what we got in the checklist, and I managed to get some footage and shots of the birds. But the thing is that most of the birds they were pretty shy, and I was not able to take the good shots of them, and they are just for the record purpose and for the checklist. So it's been an awesome day. Now it's time for the evening, and the thing is that birds are also like not very much to be seen now, and they're also gone. So let's see, in another video I will be joining to have another story, another bird, another journey, another adventure. So let's see. For now, just take care. Thank you, and I will post some images and footage at the end. Take care. Thank you.